A man arrived in the wasteland outside the town in heavy rain. He buried a bag of mysterious diamonds in the ground. Then he rode a horse to the town church. This was his first time back in town after 12 years. At the center of the church lay his father's body. Everyone thought Jason had died in Africa, but his sudden appearance shocked everyone in the town.
God, that walks in there, man.
Hell opened up.
During his father's burial ceremony, Jason kept chanting strange words, while his sister watched him with suspicion. After the funeral ended, his brother-in-law blocked Jason from leaving, but Jason was furious with what they had done. They had made his father's funeral so cheap and simple.
Such a shallow grave they dug for my father. Are you short of a couple of shillings?
He was buried to the depths of my love. Last year, he disgraced me.
Disgrace?
Those who came to the funeral were just his creditors and a few aging prostitutes. Jason turned away in disappointment. The town lawyer saw this and tried to follow, but the brother-in-law stopped him.
I have the advantage. I have read the will.
Meaning what?
Meaning I need to piss and you don't want to hold my cock. Begging the lady's pardon.
Catching up with Jason, the lawyer quickly revealed his identity and said Jason's father always believed Jason was still alive. So in his father's will, Jason was the sole heir. But this inheritance had not a single coin of cash. It was nothing but a serious burden. His father left him a piece of land on the coast, since Britain and America were now at war. That land had become a prize everyone wanted. The kind lawyer advised Jason to sell it quickly, but Jason ignored him and walked away. Besides Britain and America, a local official also had his eyes on the land. They had waited a long time for Jason's father to die, and had already contacted Jason's sister, negotiating a price for the land. But Jason's sudden return shattered all their plans. The powerful official ordered his men to investigate Jason's past. They found he had joined the army as a teenager, and his captain back then was now serving the official. The reports showed Jason excelled at everything, but his ambition was far too great. One night he killed several officers and boarded a slave ship bound for Africa. For more than 10 years there was no word of him. Everyone assumed he was long dead. Now Jason was like a demon back from hell. Jason followed his hazy memories and arrived at his father's transport company, abandoned for years, but now prostitutes had taken it over, turning it into a base for filthy deals. Jason pulled out a key, showing he was the true owner of the building, but she had been running business there for years, and she refused to leave her safe haven. So she tried to bribe Jason with some money, and even offered him a beautiful girl. But Jason was completely unmoved.
You have 2 hours to get out.
When the deal failed, she turned to threats. Before she could finish, Jason kicked the table over.
People who do not know me soon come to understand that I do not have any sense.
After leaving the building, Jason went back to his father's old house. By the faint light, he stared at his father's portrait as if lost in thought. The next moment, the butler suddenly appeared, mistaking Jason for a thief. When he saw Jason's face clearly, he hugged him in excitement. When Jason questioned him, the butler told him his father had been in great pain before his death. He would call Jason's name toward the sea and mutter strange incantations, but Jason was not surprised, as if he had expected it. When speaking of the dangerous land, the butler also urged Jason to sell it quickly. Meanwhile, 2 workers dug up Jason's father's grave and carried the body to a coroner's house. All of this was on Jason's orders. He knew his father's death was no coincidence. After extracting gas from the body, the results were exactly as Jason expected.
Your father was poisoned. From the density of the mirror,